Can we settle this once and for all? How tall was the ladder at WrestleMania 17 that you speared Jeff Hardy off of? Because JR calls it a 20-foot ladder.
20-footer, right?
It's clearly not 20 feet tall.
12 or 15?
If you're 6'4",
yeah,
you're about halfway up the ladder when you go to climb it. So 12 feet might make sense.
Yeah.
I think
I'm like 4
ladder.
rungs down. I think.
And isn't each rung 1 foot?
I don't
And there's 12 rungs on this? It probably felt very high when you were up
all
there.
I know is I was up there and I was like, okay. When you're up that high, the crowd still looks pretty tiny down there.
You might have been 20 feet in the air. The ladder on top of the ring.
I have no idea, but I know no one had ever done it before. So, you
hadn't even done it before, right? Because you can't. Could you practice it?
I think we did it. We did it on Raw once when they decided that us having a ladder match on Raw was a good idea, and that was kind of the first time we ever did it. And I think that predated that. I'm still not entirely sure. Like I said, it's kind of where did it happen? When did it happen? But I remember doing it on Raw, and we hit it, but I landed like weird with a leg underneath me and really just trying to make sure Jeff landed flat. So by the time we did that, I think we'd done it once at least. I think.
Rhino tells this story of like the night before WrestleMania 17. And you guys were going over the match and he's like, oh, what you got to do is Bubba will just grab the ladder as Jeff's, on it and he'll start hanging, which will give the momentum into the spear.
That was the wonderful thing when you get so many different talent and so many different brains. And there was, myself, Jay, Bubba, D, Matt, Jeff, Amy, Spike, Rhino, Michael Hayes. So you got 10 brains, which can also be difficult because everybody has an idea of how they think that should go or what should go here, what should go there. But for the most part, we all would come to the same agreement usually. And if we didn't, it was only because we all really cared about this thing and wanted to make it the best we possibly could. And I think that happens with creatives where like, whether it's a director and an actor, or whether it's a writer and a director, whatever it is, there's gonna be times where you bump heads, but you always have the knowledge that it's just to try and put out the best product you can. And we want to steal the show.